Welcome to the Build Guild Podcast, a professionally unprofessional podcast for makers and other people that do stuff.
Oh, that's good.
I am Cody from Organic Woodwork, which is still in business.
Yay!
As of right now.
Today.
As of today. But things change every day.
Mm-hmm. I am Ben from Myers Woodshop, and I still have a job so far.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm Brian, Fiery Squirrel Art.
On an extended vacation,
Yeah.
stupid
I'm
teacher.
paid
No, I'm
by the
kidding.
state.
You're paid by me,
Yeah,
Who's
I'm
paying
paid
the
by the
state?
taxpayers who are...
giving you a 3-week vacation.
Well, not really. I'm facilitating alternate method of instruction. Yes, I
How do you
am,
do-
Ben. I am.
I'm-
Ben,
You've done nothing.
Ben.
You have no internet.
Ben, I have been planning the living daylights and texting my principal a lot, okay? And now it's spring break, so get off my back.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, okay.
True.
How do you? I am curious though. As an art teacher,
Yes.
how do you? How does that work on an AMI packet?
This is a legitimate question. Okay,
Take your crayons to school, to home, kids.
That's basically it.
So this is we need to get
We're
this
gonna back up
episode.
and give
Yeah,
some context.
some context.
Okay, context first.
We are in the middle of the Corona COVID-19 virus pandemic.
Yeah. Social
And
distancing.
every-
Here we
everything-
are, all gathered around a table.
We're in Arkansas.
Don't touch me.
We have shut down the schools till April 17th as of now. It just got extended. You cannot go into a restaurant. You cannot go into a bar. And
Really messes
basically
up our
everything
social
not
life.
essential is
No bar.
shut
Darn.
down. If there was more than 10 people in this,
Kids are at
Shop,
home,
we'd
and
all
I
go to
can't
jail.
get a drink. What you talking about?
so
This is hell on earth.
so that's this episode. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The social distancing. Everybody's listening to podcasts
Yep.
or watching YouTube because
Yep.
no one can work.
Or reading books.
Or reading books.
Leggings and
From
literature.
leggingsandliterature.com.
There you go.
My wife's blog and Instagram and Facebook. So check that out. Leggingsandliterature.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my job has not quite been affected yet.
Bugs are still alive.
Yeah, I
They don't
cannot
get-
work.
They're not getting the corona.
I
mean,
can't, but I can't work from home.
yeah.
I have to come to. I'm a service-based, so I have to come to your house and do stuff. I've had one person out of maybe 160 say they didn't want me.
Is that right?
Yeah, but generally I
Very
spray
low
around
percentage
the outside of a home,
Suspect you have the plague.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
so I don't need to see you inside unless you're having some sort of issue. So that's fine.
Good.
But I am going to be the first of your bills if you lose your job and you have
Yeah.
no income. I will be the first one to do that. You'll cancel because I'm not a necessity.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yeah. Same
So if it goes
as
longer-
custom furniture.
Right. Yeah. Custom furniture. So much. So Cody and I are kind of in the same boat there.
Yeah. When you have builds going on and then customers call and say,
I no longer have money to pay you.
I know that I paid a deposit, but I can't even pay the rest because I don't have a job anymore.
You
Or
keep-
don't know when I'm going to get my
You don't
next
know when
check.
you- yeah.
And it's, well, I just have grace. Like, I understand. Like,
Right. For sure.
Feed your family.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
can't eat the wood.
No.
Like, feed the family.
Yeah. So do you keep that deposit? I mean, in
well,
normal situations, yes, for sure. That's what
Well,
the deposit is for.
Well, I already bought the material or halfway made it or did make it, and now it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
So, like, it's...
Okay.
Yeah.
It's already been sunk back into something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could just be like, yeah, let's just nix it. But
Right.
all the ones that I have that have gotten that call is like, it's either materials already paid for, and I can't just take it back. I need to call soon to see if when my mill is going to be
Mill?
the mill.
Because it sounded like you said meal.
Mill.
I heard mail.
I heard Arkansas.
mill.
So the mill.
Like
M-I-L-L,
a
mill.
wood mill.
Okay.
Milling service,
Yes.
guys.
The mill.
Anyways, yes. And we'll see if they're gonna be in 'cause,
Business?
Yeah, they shut down. Like, I can't get stuff, so
You're
there's no
kidding.
point in me even being in. Yeah.
So my
Crazy.
wife is in a similar situation. She's a speech pathologist,
Mm-hmm.
and she gets paid per billable hour.
Yeah.
And when all the school, she's not in a school. So when all the schools and daycares get shut down, which is what's happening, the kids don't show up. she can't bill. So she's at maybe 30% of normal billing right now.
It's rough.
And most of the other people that work for this business work in schools and have the contract with the school. And the schools are shut down, which means the schools aren't paying them, which means the business owner is making $0, and he's very worried he's going to lose the business. So if Molly can't work, she loses her job. If the other people don't work and the schools are closed, the business shuts down and she loses her job, and
Yeah.
we're out in income there. So we're at scary times for that.
Yeah, I mean, as a
deal.
nation, we're in
Yeah.
some
It's
unprecedented.
really weird how
crazy
some
times.
people literally have a vacation and are fully paid and not worried.
Well, as of
which
now,
is great, fantastic.
No,
but that's
I'm
the-
still a little bit worried because if this gets real bad,
yeah,
the extracurricular, it's not an extracurricular activity, but it's an activity
Art.
class, yes.
Art.
The fine arts.
They'd cut the arts
The
first
fine
then?
arts will get cut before anything else gets cut.
Yeah.
And
And-
I don't think it'll happen. I think this will all
That'd be
turn
crazy.
full circle before
Yeah.
that's affected, but I'm on the fringe.
yeah.
I'm not a homeroom teacher.
Don't waste your time now being home. This is what I'm trying to tell Molly,
Yeah.
which is understandably extremely hard. But it's like you're home. You've been given this weird gift of time. Don't waste your time worrying about what you can't control, and
Done.
Yeah.
enjoy.
If you're talking to me personally, I'm
Well-
not very worried.
I'm trying to tell my wife and tell myself.
You're telling everybody, okay.
I mean, what's
Agreed.
going to happen is under God's control. We can't control it. Enjoy
Yeah.
the time that you're given.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's hard to do
Yeah, it is.
during something serious. So fortunately, I have digital stuff continuing to make income for me.
Good.
yeah.
Not hardly as much, because when you're doing on my Amazon sales,
Yeah.
all my links are affiliate links.
Okay.
So
So Amazon's affected, so you're affected.
Yeah, if
Just
you're not
disposable
buying more
income's
things-
affected, you're affected.
I make less.
So
Yeah.
your Amazon,
It's
Issues have
maybe
taken a hit.
tenth of what I
Oh,
normally
wow.
make. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a lot
Yeah.
less.
but your video content is more of an evergreen situation.
Yeah, that's pretty
hopefully.
standard right
Okay.
now. I'm kind of curious about how advertisers are going to pay and want more advertising. Although right now everybody's consuming so much more content.
I was
so they're
going to
home.
say it, yeah.
Your advertising in normal situations would go farther right now.
Right.
But no one's spending any of their
Yeah.
extra money. They're hoarding it or taking it out of the bank, like taking it out of the banks.
Yeah. Is
that
Some
what
of
they're
our
doing?
friends have said, taking all my money out of a bank, I don't trust it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's a
Oh,
bad
okay.
idea.
And they
Let's,
collecting
let's
all the
not
toilet
start
paper.
a run on the bank. I
No,
mean, yeah, absence
no.
of toilet paper is bad enough.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So the run of the bank, I mean, that happened during the Great Depression. Everybody took their money out.
Yep.
And that's when the economy fell
Right.
real bad. And so I think, I don't know. I just keep looking at everything going on as a capitalist, right? I know, yeah. I
You're
see
in good company.
Well, no, I just see all these bailouts that are happening, and I mean, I own a business. I get it.
Sure.
But at the same time, like, you kind of got to let the pieces fall where they may.
Well,
And the more you keep throwing money at bailing some of these companies out, it's going to be the 2008
Hey,
thing again where we bail out
exactly.
banks.
It worked
and
before
then
though,
they
when
go into
auto
bankrupt,
companies that
you know?
make crappy cars got propped up, and they're still around. Oh wait, did I
Yeah.
say that out loud?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's just, I don't know. So I just think the chips should fall where they fall. And
You're-
and
you're
that way we're not,
probably right.
because all we're doing is going to kick the can down the road.
You're probably
and our,
right.
our kids are going to hurt for it, or we're still going to hurt for it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
trillions of dollars in
Yeah.
debt.
I
Right.
mean, I'm not an economist here. I do not understand the dismal science, but basically, the idea of
Numbers are
capitalism
numbers.
is okay.
You can only
if you
add.
say that's
You
what,
know
what
what
I'm
I mean?
afraid of.
Like,
If
You
something
can print
falls,
money until there's nothing left
Yeah,
to print. I suppose.
exactly,
yeah,
and
in a
that's
Fed
like,
that's at 0%.
okay,
right now,
so there
yeah.
you go. So
I do wanna
mean, that's
remortgage
government
right now.
financing, government this and
It
that.
doesn't affect
and
your
the
mortgage.
idea of capitalism is like if
The interest
something
rate is lower.
implodes and falls over, something's going to fill the vacuum because that's the way free enterprise works. But we're not going to let it do that.
No,
We're too
yeah,
scared.
Too scared.
Save us, government.
Yeah.
No, I'm not for that.
Okay, now I'm off the soapbox that Cody kind of placed right in front of me.
Just kicked it over.
You just kicked it over.
Are,
Sorry, what were we talking about?
you don't have internet or television at your house?
No.
What are y'all doing all day, every day? Everybody's home.
Okay, I'm playing a lot of Civilization 5.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm trying to conquer it on Immortal mode, which is almost the
Wow.
hardest. Yeah. And I'm drawing a lot. And we played with Lego today. We opened a new box that I had stored away. And my wife got them these little weaving looms with the stretchy loop things that you can make pot holders out of.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know
my,
what you're talking
my
about.
daughters have gone ballistic. Like they've cranked
Like
out a
5,000
dozen
pot
in the
holders?
last day. Yeah.
That's about all you can make
So,
with that.
I know it's
kit.
basically the same thing over and over, but they're like, "Oh, there's like 20 colors in this massive bag of 80,000 loopies, and we're gonna make all the colors," and they do.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not losing its appeal. So.
Well, you also have made really good use of your time and 3D printed a chicken
Oh,
tank.
that's right. I was
You
also
finished a project.
my second sculpt ever in 3D. Which thank you, Tinkercad. Even I can handle that. So, yeah, I had a schematic, a drawing I did a long time ago of basically it was an inverted World War II armored personnel carrier on tank treads with a rooster head and rocket launchers on it, and it's called the Doom Rooster.
It's the most impractical,
Oh,
amazing
it's
model
so
ever.
stupid. Yes. So, I mean, you got a resin printer. I had
Yes.
Tinkercad for a while. Obviously, what had to happen was I make
Print
a
it out.
3D file and print it at Ben's, and it is glorious. And you can check my Instagram,
At Fiery Squirrel Art.
Fiery Squirrel Art.
see a
If you
Doom
can
Rooster.
spell any of that, good luck. To
Yes.
see the Doom Rooster
Rooster.
in glorious liquid red translucent resin.
It's amazing.
It's awesome.
It's very small.
It's so detailed.
The pictures don't do it justice.
No.
I'm telling you the miniature scale. It's about
Tangible form is so
double
gratifying.
your thumb
Yeah.
nail
60
size.
millimeters tall.
Yeah.
On the Z-axis.
Yeah. Speaking of, Peter, our episode 2 or 3 goes.
Mm-hmm.
He started his own kind of side hustle, rowdyroman.com,
Mm-hmm.
where he's making fireman chalks.
Door
sold to-
chalks, right?
Door chalks.
Yeah.
Sold to firemen.
Yeah.
He 3D printed those out first. Now he is cutting them out of aluminum, which is amazing.
Milling
It's crazy.
On the
bad
CNC,
boys.
he's using Fusion 360. It's fantastic. He's now anodizing them at home, putting color on, and now he's using laser to remove the anodization and make a logo.
Another teacher making use
Yes,
of their time.
another
Oh,
teacher
that's-
who's home. But he,
So he's got like this laser focus that
Yeah.
he just
yeah.
takes an idea and
I
doesn't
don't,
let go of it.
I don't know where the market is for the cock tank, but
The,
I,
the chicken tank.
yeah,
there
Gamers, I mean, I thought of it as a game board token.
Yeah,
first,
that's about
so,
it.
That's basically
Somebody
all.
loves
On-
it.
on Clank.
I don't know where that market
Or
is.
for Clank, absolutely. Next
Clank
time
the
I
chicken
play
tank.
Clank, I am the Doom Rooster on the ship.
Well, that's what I'm.
clank the chicken
That's
tank.
what I was speaking of. Pete just found out how to dropping the mic on your
I
face.
just smacked myself in the face with it.
Pete found out how to scan your face, and we scanned my face, Brian's face, and Pete's face,
Yeah, we did.
and he shrank that down and put it on some miniatures, and we printed
They
ourselves.
are pretty funny.
They're
They're
amazing.
amazing.
Little Dungeons and Dragons warriors
Pretty
with
much.
swords
Pete's
and battle
on
axes.
like an orc with a battle axe. I'm a paladin with a sword pointing at. And so I
And a
printed
beer
it tiny.
stein.
I printed it really big too to see more detail. And Brian said, "Put it on your hood as a
Yeah.
hood ornament."
Put
which
it
would
on
be
the truck,
amazing.
Yeah.
hood ornament. I mean, the sword's like right out in front of him.
But
It's
it
like,
is so
I mean, if
cool.
this
printing
coronavirus gets out of hand and it goes into like some Mad Max stuff, like we
You'll
just
be
start
set.
we're just gonna put those hood ornaments on the front. We're just gonna be
Yes.
everyone will
like rolling
fear
through
us.
the streets.
Yeah.
It'd be hilarious.
When do we get to start dressing like that? I've seen a lot of memes.
just start now.
Like
Just
just
set the
start
trend.
taking old lady belts and
There you go.
crisscross them across your
Celebrities
chest.
do it every day.
Cut the
Yeah.
mohawk.
Yeah.
Put
So
on the eyeshadow, the guy liner.
The guy liner.
Yeah.
we've been doing a lot of like 3D printing stuff
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, we have.
I got my
Yeah.
Prusa Mini finally.
Oh, right.
That thing prints amazingly.
Beautiful.
It is awesome. Out of the box, maybe 10-minute put together. Didn't tinker with it, and it prints
Seriously?
just as good as the expensive big Prusa.
I hate you and your Prusas.
So easy. Yeah,
So-
I probably need to get a 3D printer.
I printed the Mandalorian helmet. I think I've done that since
Yeah.
Yeah.
one of the last
Oh,
episodes.
yeah.
Thing go.
It's hanging behind the sheet.
That's behind us.
I
I
got
think.
Oh.
Yeah, that went crazy. It's
As it
pretty
should.
awesome. That was a pretty fun thing.
Yeah.
So I printed it on the big printer. Not a great printer, the ANET, but it
no,
worked.
not a good
And
printer.
I didn't have to piece it together like you're piecing yours together with fiberglass and stuff.
What do you mean?
Your Mandalorian helmet, you had to
Oh,
print
yes.
pieces. You're
Yes.
fiberglassing.
It is filament
which
printed on the
seems like a
Ender
terrible
3.
idea.
No, it's a great idea. because you know why? Because even if it's printed at the wrong size, which I think it slightly was, it was just a little too small. I can augment this thing, and I already have. Modify it to fit me better, add some customized parts to it, odds and ends. I mean, now that I know about Tinkercad, I can get lost in this tunnel.
That does require internet to use.
Yeah, that's true.
What a bummer.
What do you think I'm doing over here all the time?
You're posting literally right
I
now.
am.
You've been doing
Right
it for
now.
like 45 minutes.
I'm sorry, I can't multitask.
You're supposed to have this stuff in your notes, and you just copy and save.
Oh, is that
and
how you
post
do
it.
that?
That's how I do it every
Okay,
morning.
all right.
Yeah.
He's
That's
got like
good
a
for
wife
you.
that helps him do that
Yeah,
stuff.
Got the
I got
process
our
in
social.
place.
Yeah, as of right now, we still have the social media.
Yeah. So what's going on with your work during the coronavirus? You're still open. Your doors are open as
Yeah,
of
I mean,
today.
we're still open. Still trying to, pump what we have out. Hopefully, people will be able to pay for it, and we'll see. See what goes.
Are you backed up on orders? Or are you caught up? Or
No, we're caught up, and that's what's scary.
so tomorrow,
Yeah.
what are you doing when you're caught up? And
Well, I mean, we're caught up as in what we have going on right now is what we got. So, like we're doing I still have a desk. It's like a river desk. It's almost done. We'll do the pour.
the river pour.
Well, we'll do the pour for the desk this week.
You're really
We
going
did
a lot
pour-
of epoxy pouring recently, which is awesome.
Yeah, because I mean, there's not a lot of people in the state that do it,
I really want to do my own table.
and
I have to.
Well, and see, we deal Wise Bond epoxy, and so I need more people to be like, I can do this in my garage, and I really want to show people that they can do that, and that they can use Wise Bond to do it because it's a deep pour, so you can pour up to 2 inches at a time instead of 1/8 of an
Yeah.
inch of whatever you're getting from Lowe's for $70 a gallon, and so I don't know, trying to push that, like have people come buy epoxy from me that way. I mean, just something. You're spending all this time at home, get crafty.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
true. That's
don't
kind
know.
of the bummer of it. Like, you're gifted with all this time, yet you don't have the money to be able to do things necessarily.
Yeah,
Kind of.
yeah.
I did just install a light/fan over my bathroom shower.
I saw that.
Oh yeah, you did share
So,
that out.
Yeah,
I did
And
that.
you wish you'd have done it years ago.
I did
years
that.
ago. Yes,
I did that in my daughter's bathroom when we first moved in our house. It was so weird. The only light in that whole bathroom was above the vanity.
That's how ours is.
Yeah, and it was like, you get in there, just
The vanity's
so
on
dark.
one side, the shower's way on the other. Like,
Yeah.
am I clean? I can't really tell because it's
Yeah.
dark in that corner. So,
Yeah.
the bummer of the light I picked out, and I didn't realize this, was that it shines at 37K,
Okay. Mhm.
which is more of a yellow,
Mhm.
and the shower itself is a creamed, yellowy.
So it just looks really yellow.
Super
It's
yellow.
really yellow in there, and the lights that I have everywhere in the house is 5K.
Yeah.
So it's very white. So it's kind of a weird deal, but oh well. And it's an LED based thing where you have to change out the whole fixture, and I already cut the hole to the ceiling, so
Yeah.
I'm not changing it out. It's just the way it is. So I am seeing where I'm missing when I'm showering.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny. Oh, the shower's really dirty.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
Oh,
so-
I thought you were talking about you. I
Oh,
was
well,
like,
yeah, me too.
Whoa.
Well, men only shower in the
I haven't
pits,
showered there in a
groin.
while. I haven't scrubbed that.
the pits, the groin,
that
and
was
the
growing.
hair. That's about it.
Oh
so
dear.
yeah,
We used the
Just totally went
But-
there.
shampoo, body wash, diesel fuel,
yeah, it's all the same.
air, antifreeze all in one.
The worst thing about that was I had to be in the attic, standing on 2 rafters for about 3 hours trying to wire stuff up right, because I had 4 major wires, like major house wires. Both bathrooms are together, going in to the one little fan fixture that was up there, and I had to pull all those out, remember what all went to what. I took pictures with my phone first, and then I had to put that all in a metal box and then run pigtails, string and all that stuff. So that took me a good 3, and I had to build like a frame around up there
Yeah.
to hold the weight of it. So it took me a good like 3 hours up in the attic, and I had to run down and up and down and up, make sure all the lighting, all the electrical is connected.
Good amount of bin sweat is up there.
Well, you have 2 rafters, and that's all you can stand on and bend on, and I'm at the triangle pitch of the roof.
Yeah.
So I'm like bent in a really weird way for 3 hours.
That's the worst.
It hurt me so weirdly the next 3, like it was
Just
using
feel
I bet it
weird
did.
muscles I wasn't
Dude,
using.
I did HVAC for like years.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some
You're
weird
crawling all
angles,
into all fun
heavyweight
places.
trying to put in fans, and I've hung upside down on a rafter just to put a fan in before.
Really?
Underneath
Just
the
hanging on, or
house.
were you
Just-
roped onto something? Or
Just creased in the knees,
just
my
hanging
friend.
there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Underneath the house.
Got the job
and
done.
In an attic
yeah.
is the worst.
It is the worst.
It is the
but that
worst.
that was my job forever.
I've done that to install insulation under my
Oh
floor.
my gosh.
And
Oh, you
that-
went underneath
that
and
was
installed?
Zero fun. Yeah, because I got some of that stuff from you. You gave me free
Oh, that's
insulation.
right.
Remember that? And so I
Yeah.
got that, and I got a staple gun, and I completely covered every inch of my skin and had full face mask. I can't
And
remember.
still
It was-
itch for 4 days.
Oh, and
yeah.
I couldn't breathe or see a thing when I was down there.
Oh,
I got
gosh.
some of it up, and then I was like, I'm done. I crawled out, breathed again.
That's one of those things that's worth paying someone else to
I-
do.
so
I figured that out.
I was that
Too
guy.
late.
I was that guy you paid. So I had a friend
Okay.
of mine. We were going to ministry school, and he did general contracting. And he's like, "Well, I got this job. We're gonna pull all the insulation out from this old house and put new insulation in." I was like, an idiot, because I was like, "Oh, okay."
You've never done it before?
No, like I've done
you
HVAC enough to know insulation was not
Oh,
gonna
then
be
you're
fun.
just a fool.
Yeah, and so it's just like, all right, let's do it, and yeah. So for a week, like I just remember like third day, I was just angry.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, it's just like you itch. And
You're
you
just angry.
it just-
That's how I
it's
was
horrible.
after the attic. I was
Yeah.
like, just don't talk to me because I'm just in a bad mood.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
angry. How much did I save here? Why?
Yeah, why not do that? Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to NPR. I listen to NPR when I drive, and they keep running this ad for this study that they did on one of the health things. They gave people money the first week, and they said, "Here's money. Go spend it on an item." And
Where can I sign up for this program?
that was it. Let's measure your happiness.
Yeah.
And then they did. The next week they said, "Here's money, the same amount of money," and they said, "Go spend it on a service that saves you time." Not a tangible thing like you have somebody clean your house or would have installed my fan or whatever, and they measured the happiness, and it was immeasurable how much more happy you were when you spent money on time saving rather than an item. Although everybody still, if they have extra money, spend something on an item.
That's very
and they're trying to
interesting.
figure out why. My thought was,
Because we're
Because
greedy by
everyone's-
nature.
no, everyone's gifted with time.
I think we are greedy by nature.
That may be true, but everyone from birth is gifted with time.
Okay.
You're not gifted with money.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're going to spend money, you're going to spend something on an item because you
Okay.
think I have time no matter what. I mean,
Okay.
we all spend our time differently.
Yeah.
Some people are home at 12 o'clock every day and
Mm-hmm.
they have a lot of
Some
extra
of
time.
them.
Some people are off for 3 weeks and getting paid by the state
It's
and have
kind
a
of
whole lot of time.
fluke.
Some
It's
people are
not the
working
way
really
it's
hard,
meant to be.
But that's my thought. on
Some
that.
people spend all their time stressing about not making any money.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do if things get worse?
That's a good
I
question.
guess.
I don't know. You know,
That is an excellent question.
one of the first things that happened when this Corona thing first hit was like the SBA was like, "Oh, we're just gonna start giving out loans for like low interest." And I was like,
SBA?
yeah, Small Business Association, like
Oh,
SBA loans,
TIL.
Yeah, so I was like,
today I learned.
today I learned. So, anyways, I was like, that figures. So I'm sure there's a bunch of people that will go and do that. I will not be one of them. I'm one of the. I don't have any debt as of right now as a business.
Stay that way.
That's amazing.
Other than like line of credit, which is just
Revolving line.
revolving
of credit.
line of
Yeah, that
credit.
sucks.
So, but that's just for working collateral.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully we can, try to sustain, at least on the smaller things, the smaller items that are, people can afford. Maybe,
What are those smaller items that you make?
I don't know, just the flags.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of flags lately. We're going to increase that to do a lot more different kinds of flags.
Do you have those on your Etsy or
I
website?
posted the ash ones that we've done and on the Etsy.
There was a nurse one I saw.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's
so it's an
basically
American flag with like the nurse's symbol in the stars and stripes, right?
in the union, yeah.
Or in the
so
union.
in the union, and you can change that to be whatever you want, like whatever crest or emblem or whatever it is that you would want in the union.
Yeah.
We could put it there, and so that was kind of so it's there. It's a customizable thing. It's on the Etsy, and we're gonna do some more stuff.
Are those lasered?
Those are
or is it
lasered,
cut?
and those are done on ash wood, so hardwood. But it's a little bit more expensive. So
Mhm.
we're gonna make some more affordable ones out of pine. You
Yeah.
know, just decorative
Yeah.
wall art.
Craft pine.
Right.
So if I can, hopefully if my mill is still in business.
You can always buy at Lowe's.
If not, oh my gosh, yeah,
Well, you could.
Well,
yeah.
so you got any cutting boards? They still something?
We do cutting boards, but cutting board, it's
I think that's more of a, yeah.
Cutting boards are cutting boards.
yeah, that's something we just kind of. It's not really like a hot item or
Yeah.
anything,
Mm.
But yeah, so signs.
What about digital, like what I do? YouTubing, blogging.
So I have
Have
some
you-
stuff for YouTube that I gotta do, but I mean it's still the same thing. Like what I mean, I don't have the following that.
Yeah, but the
people
less
would-
content you have, the less following you're
But
gonna
you do
Just
have a
crank
channel,
out the
right?
following.
What's that?
You do have a channel.
Yeah, I do have a
You have
channel.
Organic
But
Woodwork
what I'm
is on
saying is,
YouTube.
and we have some stuff that's gonna hit the channel,
Okay.
but
I should
that's
probably
not
do that.
it's not something that's gonna be in like a lot of revenue.
No, well,
So, but
if you're making zero,
Baby
that's
steps.
true.
it's in this. It just seems like now's the time if you're gonna do it, to do it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Gotta have a lot more time.
You gotta
for
start-
sure.
so you still have an employee right now.
Cole, which now that Harding is out for the rest
So
of
the
the
school
semester,
shut down.
like he's done. He's graduated.
He finished.
Like
he was in his
basically
last year.
finished. Yeah, this is last year.
Oh,
So, yeah, him and his fiance, and so she's going to. Well, the plan was she was going to go to law school, either in Montana or California. So,
Is that
I guess I-
another big if now?
no, I think regardless she'll still go.
Okay.
But just a matter of when they will leave, and so I mean I probably got it for like the rest of this month.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and I'm doing everything I can to like keep some stuff going for him.
well, I guess that
'Cause
was my
that's,
question.
you know-
Like, if you're not making money, you don't want to have an employee to spend money on.
Yeah.
So-
but then again, like you can't just be like, well, sorry, bye.
Right.
So
Like,
you're not
it's
just
a-
well,
cutting
you're a
loose
good-
is what
you're
you're
a
there's
good
a
employer.
there's a moral fiber thing there, and so like I'm trying to like Friday so my in-laws are moving their
Is
house,
that the piano thing?
and that was the piano
Okay.
thing, and so
Brian hasn't caught up on Instagram.
we didn't
to see
have
that.
we didn't have
Or
a
that was a story, maybe.
we didn't have a ton of stuff going on, so I was just like, all right, well we'll help you move. I'll bring Cole, just kind of help him have some stuff,
Uh-huh.
just bring something,
Yeah.
Keep him busy.
keep him busy, yeah,
He's got a truck. He can move stuff.
yeah. So
Mm.
you just got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
I'll do everything but babysit your kids.
Mm. I take out a
Yeah.
loan.
That's
take out loans. Yeah.
Brian, what are you filling your time up with outside of Civilization? What art and things other than now the 3D printing chicken is done?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got.
What's the plans for
well,
you?
I've got about
you got like
27
3
other
more
things
weeks
to-
off, right? So what list the things that
not
you're
off, Ben. Not in the classroom, but
whatever.
not off.
Whatever. You got
Um,
3 weeks that are different.
Yes, that's for sure.
What will you
They
be
are
filling
very
the
different.
extra time you have now?
Well, I do need to start making some content, probably videos to go to
YouTube videos.
YouTube and or Arkansas Digital Sandbox, which is a kind of a closed space to host educational videos that teachers can put up for their students. So
Oh, interesting.
I'll make use of that.
But that won't make you
I
any
think.
money.
No, it will not.
Okay.
Well, I'm probably not supposed to profit off of student traffic looking for my lesson plans. So
I would, man.
I'll
that
shunt
everywhere I
them to
could.
the educational portal.
If you
Despite
need to know how,
my
ask
all
Dan.
right,
Ask
I will
Dan.
hook you up. No, I will not. Miss Parsley, if you're listening, I will not do that. That's my principal.
Okay.
She's a nice lady.
We got a different username.
Yeah.
You want to retract me?
Stop it! Stop. But I'll do that, and I mean, I'm just gonna have to plan to upload stuff when I can. Yeah, I guess come here or somewhere with Wi-Fi to have something online and available for my students, because here's my issue. My issue is both my strength and my weakness. I teach 600 and something 5th and 6th graders every week, but they only see me once a week. So I have 5 or 6 classes each day, and that's the only time in that period where they come to art.
Are you teaching the
for the
same
week.
exact thing every period?
If
that how it
it's 5th and 6th grade, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And so on the one hand, it's, a ton of people and work to facilitate.
But it's only one lesson.
But on the
a
other hand,
week.
it's only it's 2 lessons. I mean, unless it's,
Okay.
there's an overlap, sometimes it's 4.
Yeah.
For my 2 grades, for 5th and 6th grade. So really, all I've had to do up to now for 2 weeks of work, which is what we were supposed to have available, was make one project that should last 2 periods of 45 minutes, and that's it. And I'm set up for 2 weeks. And that's what I've done. Probably it's going to have to, kind of curve up from there. And I'm probably going to need to make a little bit more of an effort, because that was basically just a hard copy sent home with the students. And they'll do it.
What is their project?
Hope. It was a character design project that neither grade had ever done before. I thought
So
it was
like
appropriate.
draw a
for
chicken tank?
if you wanted to.
So-
I mean, I told him it could be anything. It could be a robot, a monster, a normal kid. But basically, it's like, actual concept artists will do. You show the front view, the side view, the back view of the character, an action scene, put them in an actual environment where they're, kind of try to tell a story with it. So that's what they should be doing now and after spring break. And after that, I'm going to have to produce new quote-unquote content / lesson plans, upload them, host them somewhere, and keep going until the 17th or beyond.
Yeah.
If it goes beyond that.
Yeah.
It's a big question mark. So,
I don't see any harm in posting that 2 different places. Post that on your own YouTube.
I mean, I guess
it could blow up. You never know. Some of the
I guess
moms
there's
be
nothing wrong with
tuning in
going to
being
both
like,
places. Yeah, but I mean, I'll use the sandbox for them
Well, yeah,
specifically, and
But post it on your own and be
I
like,
probably will.
post it on your Facebook.
I mean,
be like,
it's
moms, your kids
the
are bored.
sandbox
Here you go.
situation. I mean, pulls it in from an outside source. I think that's how it works, or it can. That's one option. So it'll be native to YouTube, but then I'll pull it in
Yeah.
to another domain forum. So, yep. So hey, if you're interested in middle school art project type things, check out Fiery Squirrel Art on YouTube. One of them I already have there because I made a video out of it at the beginning of the school year. It's
What
a
was it?
mandala project.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
Hand drawn mandala.
That was very cool.
Radial symmetry. Yeah, it's real pretty. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cody, you were like staring off into the distance.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about middle
What's
school
that?
art
You're
education
like,
here, and Cody's going.
Yeah, no, I was actually, so what he was talking about, and you were saying bring it into another forum, I was actually thinking about what Make Do is doing right now. 'cause
Oh yeah,
basically
talk
that.
about that.
Oh, yeah.
Joe did a Make Do Create group on Facebook in order to get kids to be able to do stuff at home.
Okay.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
She
Make
broke
Do is
into,
kinda-
she just released 2 YouTube videos, I think.
Yeah,
At least
did
one,
she?
if not
Yeah.
2.
Good.
And they are amazing from the start.
Yeah, I'm really jealous.
Episode 5,
Minor
if you
crap.
have listened.
And then
Yeah,
she
hers
just,
are amazing.
and she's
from the
got
start.
a lineup, bro. Like, it's not, she's released 2, but she's got probably like
I have-
14 more ready
yeah,
to go.
well, I told her in the beginning, I said, you have so much great
She has
content
great
for what you're doing.
lighting.
The
and
building is
the
fantastic.
building is
The
great
person
for
that's
it.
doing it with her is fantastic. She's just set up for success.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to, like, I don't know, get a job at Make Do. And since they're a
you go.
nonprofit and they only take volunteers, I will probably be a volunteer.
Nice.
So you're still making $0.
Still making $0. Same.
Yeah.
So, keep my salary.
We have a green screen today.
Yeah,
Isn't that
Thank you,
amazing?
Ben.
Funny story about this.
Oh, please do tell.
There's
that was
a
an old
company-
blanket.
It is literally a blanket.
I dyed
I'm
it
pretty
green
sure.
and put it through the laundry.
So one of my buddies on Instagram tagged me in a story, and I looked, and it was my profile of Instagram and a company called Neewer, Neewer, which I have some of their products. They make lighting and video equipment, and 2 of my lights are Neewer. The lights that are in your shop that I gave you, those are made by Neewer.
Okay.
My tripod, one of my tripods is a Neewer. So I've heard of this company before. They start with an N. My logo is an M and a W. Myers Woodshop. Their logo is literally just like mine, an M and a W. Why, I have no idea. But that's what he posted. He posted a half and half shot of their logo and my logo saying, did they rip Ben off? And I reposted it, tagging them, saying, here they are coming to take my logo. And it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Why is there an M and a W? You don't even have either of those in your name. So the guy messaged me.
They have a W.
Oh dear.
Okay, they
But
do
they
have a
don't
W.
have a
But
M.
they don't have an N or an M. They have an N.
Yeah.
So he messaged me. They messaged me after I tagged them on Instagram and said, "This is hilarious. It does look a lot similar, but we've been around for our logo has been used for like 10 years, and mine's been 3. Something.
Yeah.
And I'm not trademarked or whatever." So, but I messaged him back and said, "Why is it an M and a W? It doesn't make any sense." He's like, "Well, they think that makes an N in between the blank space."
But it doesn't.
I think that's what he said. Something
Okay.
like that. And his explanation made no sense. Either way, he
Made no
said,
sense.
since it's hilarious and it's such a coincidence, I'd like to send you something. And I was like, cool, I'll take something.
Yeah.
Yes, thank
And
you.
Ben
got
can be bought with a green blanket.
Absolutely. Well, I got super sick for 2 weeks. This was right before I got sick.
Oh,
I
yeah.
had what was not the coronavirus, flu B.
Sure.
Sick as I've ever been as an adult.
Oh,
103
gosh.
fever for 5 days.
I'm gonna
Delirious.
go home with the plague, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fully over that.
Okay.
But I forgot about it. 2 weeks later, I emailed him and said,
I
"Hey,
forgot
this is
about it.
Ben.
Went out and hung out with
You
10,000
said to email
people.
you. I got super sick. I forgot all about this. This is my email. These are the things I already use." And I shared the link of the things I actually already had. And he's like, "This cool. You already have some of our stuff." And I said, "I'm gonna do some. I'd like to have a white background, to do some videos." And I was looking at this one thing. He's like, "Cool. I'll send you that and a light that you can control with your phone, and some batteries for the lights, because I have the plug-in version. They can be used on battery too." He sent me some batteries.
okay.
So he sent me like $500 worth of stuff.
Nice.
Man.
But that's where the green screen came. So I'm gonna try to edit this video with
fabled
something
life of
funny on this
Ben.
green
I'm
screen.
telling you, man.
So if you're listening and you don't watch on YouTube, watch it on YouTube and see if I have something funny on the green screen. I'm not gonna reveal that because I don't really know if I can make it work yet. This will be my first try to change the green screen.
Well,
into something.
you let somebody have my logo and see what happens.
Well, you know it's
Because
funny.
basically the State Department of Arkansas,
Oh, they'll come at you.
if they rip it, I want a piece of land.
Yeah.
I want
Get some land.
yeah.
Get you some land.
I want a public park.
There you go.
So these
I will accept
No one's going there now anyway.
no green blanket for this guy.
these blankets, I thought were like, they kind of look like literal blankets.
Yeah.
They're not though, because
It's Egyptian
they have
cotton.
the wrinkle on them.
Whoa.
So I tried laundering them, which worked pretty well. The green has a little bit more wrinkles, but then I went to iron it,
Yeah.
and as soon as the iron hit it melted the corner. What a bummer. So I left it the way it was. I guess I should have read the instructions on that. And that was the first time I was ever
You
going to
ripped the
iron in
tag
my
off?
life.
That's not really
No, the
something
tag's
you
still on it.
usually do, though, is it?
Never done it. I have to watch a make do video on how to iron because I have no clue.
Should probably post one, and it'll be phenomenal.
It will
Yeah.
be phenomenal. That's true.
Yeah,
So, that's my life right now. That's where
Okay.
I've been.
that's cool.
Anything else to say about that?
No,
No.
no,
Not
got
much is
anything?
going on, I guess.
no. Everybody is
Sitting
keeping
home doing nothing.
keeping their distance.
Yeah. Your kids are all home?
Yeah. No, actually, because ours go to the developmental daycare, Kula, and they're still
They're still open.
open.
Still
They're still
running.
doing. They're still open.
Friday.
Still doing therapy. Yeah.
Wow. All my kids are home.
Yeah, but it's like a medical facility there, so it's,
All my
they
kids
don't
are
even
home.
allow parents into the building.
Oh,
Like-
wow.
Like they have staff that are out there, and as soon as the kids get inside, they're like disinfect them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and then same when you pick them up.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. It's a weird times,
It
man.
was weird.
Crazy weird times.
Brian, you were cutting something on the laser the other day. You sold something on Etsy.
What was I cutting? Oh, right. The shadow box. So I make these little handmade shadow boxes out of reclaimed wood, and I hammer them together with paneling nails myself. Very, very carefully.
100% free.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
So it's
Except for the
trash
nails.
wood. Although you make it look pretty.
Although some of the nails, sometimes I'll pry them out of scrap wood. Anyway, point is, I made a sale, and it's the Master
Brian
Sword.
does have an Etsy.
Yes, I do. I
check
have an
that
Etsy
out.
shop. This is
sells
the
some
third
things.
one that I've sold. It's basically it's a Master Sword shadow box. So it's the Master
Master-
Sword from The Legend of Zelda.
A video game.
Yes, a video game.
Yeah.
What's a Zelda?
Yeah, exactly. Legend of Zelda.
Robin Williams named his daughter after that video game.
Is that right?
Zelda.
Link?
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh.
know
Zelda.
that.
Oh,
It was
The
Zelda.
girl is
the
Zelda.
Girl.
It is trickery if you've never played it.
Well, it doesn't help that half the artists out there do fan art of gender switching those two characters anyway. It's infuriating.
Well, they're
So I don't know
drawn-
why
they're
anyone
very
should be surprised.
Japanese, so the men
exactly.
are
So that's
very
another
feminine
example. There you
anyways.
go.
It's weird.
So yeah, I sold
No
one
beards.
of those, handmade it. I tried to get it in the mail yesterday, but it's going to Texas tomorrow. So
Nice.
yeah. So yeah, I used to cut them out on the scroll saw, the sword shapes, but I lasered like 20 of them
Yeah.
the day before yesterday.
It took like 5 seconds.
I enjoyed it much more than scrolling those.
But you
things.
print out everything's in wood, but you print
Oh
out a
yeah,
color.
like the top layer is like I vectored out the sword itself in very bright colors on glossy paper that I hand cut with an X-Acto knife and then laminate it onto the laser cut shape so that it looks colorful and vibrant against this rough reclaimed wood. It's good, juxtaposition of texture and color. It's really
I think it looks-
aesthetic.
It looks really good.
Thank you.
You gave me one.
Oh,
You didn't
right,
make
yeah.
it for
There's
me, but
one
you
here
gave
in
it
the
to me.
shop,
It
yeah.
is from Final Fantasy VII, which
Yeah.
is my favorite video game of all time.
Yeah.
It is the Buster Sword that Cloud Strife
Final Fantasy
carried.
VII. Is that where they
Cloud's
ride
Buster
the
Sword.
ostriches?
Yes, the
Yeah.
Chockaboos.
The
Yeah.
what?
Chockaboos.
I'm just
They,
kidding.
they
yeah.
ride the big chickens.
They ride ostriches. We should 3D print that.
And then they made that weird movie afterwards called Advent Children where he had like the coolest motorcycle stuffed with all kinds of awesome swords. It
Yeah.
was amazing. I need to make that
I
motorcycle.
don't think I've ever
too.
seen that.
No, did you
I
not?
don't think I had either.
I'm sorry. Okay. More nerd
Well,
than
hey.
you, huh? Okay.
You got time
We
now.
got time. That's true.
Advent Children.
If you come by the
which
studio, I'll
was
probably be watching that in my office.
put out after Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within, circa 2000
That was
or
with the
99.
girl.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
remember that?
I remember
mean,
that
that
one.
was ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was
by
very
20
realistic.
years,
Like
yeah, it was
the
crazy.
animation was crazy.
It
on
was
that.
crazy.
They're releasing all
CGI.
kinds of
It's like-
movies to straight to video now.
Yeah.
On Amazon Prime.
Digital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hitting the movie
Well,
industry.
Onward?
Yeah, it's on Prime.
It's on Prime?
Is it?
Yeah, you pay.
Oh, you
it's
buy it.
Prime-
Yeah.
you
Well, you can buy it on any digital platform,
it's
but
like
that's so weird.
$20 and
That's the
watch
way
at
it
home.
should be. I would way rather do that for every movie.
Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to the movie theater.
No one's going.
They're closed.
So I have something exciting to talk about a little bit. That's coming
Molly's
up.
pregnant.
Not a chance. It would be a
You had to know that's the first thing you guessed.
miracle, baby.
Oh wow.
That's- we are done it too. We
Okay.
we have enough love for. But no, I have something. I can confirm that something is coming to the shop. That's going to be a big deal.
Another laser.
No, dang it, it's not another laser.
Another
It's
printer.
something that I am well known for, but there is something coming to the shop. I'm excited for it to come, and
More Legos.
the coronavirus kind of pushed it back a little weirdly, but I think in about 3 weeks I should have it and be able to talk about it and show it off. And if you follow me for following me, you'll be very excited.
Sweet.
So that's about all I can say so far.
Mysterious.
But I'm really excited for it, and
I'm
my
pretty
shop is
stoked.
too small. My shop is too
You're
small.
getting a bigger shop.
That would be amazing.
That's not it either.
No.
Okay.
But you will be getting something of mine once I get this thing.
Really?
Yeah. So
Does
it's
that
like
mean I have to
Brian's
clean
getting
out
a
my
hand-me-down.
shop?
You will have to clean out your shop.
My shop's a disaster.
Yep. So.
'Cause apparently, this thing is going to kill the other thing.
Is that how it's
Hopefully, if things
like
are
dominance
what they
in a
seem.
turf war? It shoves
Yeah.
it out the
Yeah.
door. Don't
Yeah.
come back. I'm here now.
But
Okay.
I'm one of 4 people who are getting it early.
What?
Yep.
Nope.
So we'll see how.
Who
it
else
goes.
is getting it?
Magical life of Ben.
I could. I guess I can say who's getting it as
Yeah.
far as I know.
No, don't say it. No, it's a big secret.
No. 2 Moose Designs
Oh.
Well
They're
deserved.
getting one of
Indeed.
these tools Furniture by Pete
Mm,
is getting one of these.
good.
And there's a guy in California that makes amazing videos. His following is way smaller.
Andrew?
Andrew.
Yeah. AG does it.
Oh,
AG does
yeah.
it. He
Yeah.
makes amazing videos.
And
Did
he
you
plays
see
the
the-
piano, right?
Plays the piano. He
the
plays
keyboard
Zelda.
and yeah,
Oh,
I like
did you
him a
see?
lot.
Did you see the video we did with the gummy bears
No.
and the old school Nintendo
think
controller?
I don't think I
Ah,
saw that
man,
one.
You gotta watch it. It's so good.
What'd he do?
He just posted it. So he's like doing some like code on like an old school 80s model, the
Like Game
like
Boy?
first generation
Oh.
Nintendo
Yeah.
controller, right?
Konami code.
And then
The Konami code.
and then these gummy bears like blink and flash in there, like there.
Oh.
Is it? It's
I missed
insane.
it. I missed
I don't know
it.
why,
His videos
but
are so good.
It's so good.
I know he's doing a collaboration with somebody else right now, making a huge. He's doing it on the laser. You need to check it out.
Okay.
Making like a, I don't know, like 3-foot big Game Boy,
Yeah,
like
something,
playable Game Boy.
Yeah,
Which
and
is
he,
crazy.
man, like
The whole everything he does is gold. It's
he-
awesome.
He's like, I need content. I was like, I need somebody to film it. Like, I mean, if we could somehow get him away from
I know.
the San
California.
Francisco area.
I
and,
know.
Like, dude,
A little
so
far away.
good.
So, anyways, if you want to see what we get, I guess we're all going to get it at the same time, theoretically. Follow them as well. So it's at Two Moose Designs, at Furniture by Pete, and at AGDUZIT.
Looks like AG does it.
AG does it. Yeah. So we'll be getting something and showing it off.
All
So
right.
I think it'll be
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So that should be in about 3 weeks, and once it's out, we'll do a whole episode on the Build Guild about it, because it'll be sort of worthy of a whole episode, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can find some other people. We have a lot of people lined up.
Well,
We're trying to fit the time in, and the social distancing
yeah.
is hard to
so,
get everybody together. So
Yeah.
hopefully we get more rolling in 2020. We
Yeah.
didn't start off 2020 so great,
No.
which is about how 2020 has gone. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to give back my 90-day free trial. For sure. I want,
What are you watching?
The
Oh,
AG
you're
does it
watching
video.
his
Yeah,
video
Did you see
currently
it?
pretty
it
hilarious.
is funny, isn't it?
without any sound. It's awesome.
Why
Oh,
do
yeah.
I don't want to corrupt our podcast audio here.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't really have anything else.
I don't either. That's it. Nothing
That's
much
it.
going on.
There's nothing. Staying alive, people.
Yep. Just trying to make $1 and
Yeah.
continue to the world as normal again.
So,
Good luck, all you makers out there
Yes. Now's the time to
Especially if
make.
yeah. Now's
doing
the time
it
to
for a
make,
living.
for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to close this one out? You want to do it with a prayer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think we should.
That sounds good.
Sounds
I mean, I
good.
think in this time, I think this is the time to really
Perfect.
kind of do that kind of thing.
It sums it up perfectly. Yes.
All right.
Nobody can see you take off your
I
hat.
did it anyway, and it's
Is
hard
that
to
a-
do with headphones over your hat.
Dear Heavenly Father, God, I just thank you first off for these friends that I have, this incredible group of men. God, I thank you for just keeping us safe in this time. Lord, we just pray for your abundance of grace and mercy and healing power over this entire country, the world in general, for those who are hurting in all ways, physically, emotionally, in this time. God, be with the small business owners in this time. Be with those who are just struggling with the fear of the coronavirus, God. And it's in all things we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Well, that's it for the Build Guild podcast. Thanks for listening. We're praying for y'all out there, and we'll see you on the next one.
See y'all.
Ciao.